Hey there folks, let's talk about a problem that's got frustration written all over it. Busted pressure gauges. Imagine you're a plumber, elbow deep in pipes trying to fix a leaky faucet. You check the pressure gauge, your trusty sidekick, and it's giving you wacky readings. Not good. A faulty gauge is like a bad map. It'll lead you down the wrong path every time. You might crank up the pressure thinking it's low, only to blow a gasket somewhere else. Talk about a pressure cooker situation. And it's not just about wasted time and busted pipes. Inaccurate pressure readings can be downright dangerous. Think about industrial settings or medical equipment where precise pressure is critical. We're talking risks to people and equipment, folks. That's why understanding pressure gauge calibration is so important. So, what makes these gauges go haywire? Well, let's break down the usual suspects. First up, we've got 0-point misalignment. Think of it like a clock where the hands aren't set right. Your gauge might be showing pressure even when there's none. Next, we've got environmental factors messing with our measurements. Temperature swings, high humidity, even excessive vibrations. These can all throw a wrench in a gauge's accuracy. And just like you wouldn't want to be pounded by a jackhammer, pressure gauges don't appreciate being slammed with too much or too little pressure during calibration. That can damage the internal mechanisms and throw off readings faster than you can say manometer. Now before you go chucking that wonky gauge out the window, let's talk troubleshooting. First things first, give it a good once-over. Check for any visible damage like cracks, loose parts, or corrosion. Sometimes the problem is staring you right in the face. If you don't see any obvious culprits, it's time to bring in the big guns, a reference gauge. This is a highly accurate gauge that you know is telling the truth. Connect it to the same system as your suspect gauge and compare the readings. If they're off, you know it's time to adjust and recalibrate. Now, calibration procedures can vary depending on the type of gauge you're working with, but the basic idea is to adjust the gauge's mechanism so it reads accurately against a known pressure source. Think of pressure gauge calibration like going to the doctor for a checkup. You don't wait until you're feeling sick to go, right? Same goes for your gauges. Regular calibration is key to catching problems early and avoiding major headaches down the road. And just like you wouldn't toss your phone in a cement mixer, treat your gauges with a little TLC. Store them properly in a clean, dry place, away from extreme temperatures or vibrations. And here's a golden rule. Always document your calibration results. Keep a logbook handy and jot down the date, time, and any adjustments you make. This helps you track trends and spot potential issues before they become major disasters. Remember folks, accurate pressure readings aren't just about numbers on a dial, they're about safety, efficiency, and peace of mind. So get to know your gauges, practice good calibration habits, and never be afraid to ask for help if you need it. There's a world of resources out there, from online tutorials to experienced professionals who can guide you.